start recording. Oh, for some reason I was like, why the fuck can I not hear myself? Because I usually have my stream up in the background to like check for audio issues and stuff like that. And I was like, why can't I hear myself? Twitch was muted. I had my stream muted. But yeah, how you guys doing? Today we're continuing Rusty Lake Paradise. We have 3 of the plagues left, I think. I was looking through the wiki, and there's like 10 plagues, and we did the first 7 on Thursday. So yeah, we've got 3 more to finish off. So yeah. Anyways, guys, how's your guys' weekend been? Mine's been not too bad. I closed at work on Friday, which I did not want to do. I hate closing. I absolutely hate closing. Just absolutely hate it. So yeah. But to be fair, we do have 2 new starters. So yeah, my manager has been busy. Well, one of my managers. Well, yeah, my managers have been like busy training. Busy training the assistant manager. Cause the training the new assistant manager because we do have a new starter that started yesterday, and it was her first day. So she was literally just doing paperwork, which is the worst part of like starting a job. Just paperwork. I hate paperwork. I remember when I first started my job, I think for like the first 2 shifts, I was just sat in for the like first shift, and then like a half of my second shift, I was just sat in the staff room doing paperwork. It's the worst. It's the actual worst. So yeah. We have 2 new starters. So yeah, not gonna lie though. On Friday, was it Friday? It was either Friday or last Saturday. Whenever I first worked with a new assistant manager, we had like quite a few different people in, and I was just like, oh, are these people from different stores? Because like every so often we'll have people in from different stores. We'll have people in from different stores, like helping us out with stuff or whatever. So I thought, oh, this person, and plus I wasn't introduced to the new assistant manager, and like it was literally just I started work and I was like, oh, there's more people here, and like no one told me, like no one said, like, oh hey Poppy, by the way, this is this person, yeah, it was last Saturday. No one introduced me to the new assistant manager, so I was like, oh, this is someone from another store who's coming to like help out or whatever. And then when I was working Friday, I came into work and I was like, oh, this person's in again. Maybe she's just here for like a week, and then is then gonna go back to like her store or whatever. But then she introduced herself and was like, hi, I'm this person. And then throughout all my shift, Friday. Wait, no. Was that Friday? Because I was working Friday and Saturday. I don't know the days. Days are weird. As you grow older, you'll realise that you just sometimes you just like don't realise what day it is. Like on Friday, I completely forgot that I got paid on Friday, because usually I get paid like on the 26th, unless the 26th falls on a weekend. Then I get paid on the Friday, right? So today's the 26th. I would have got paid today, but today's a Sunday, so I got paid on Friday. And it was literally like halfway. I think it was like halfway through my shift. I was like, oh shit, I get paid today. Oh no, it was like 3 hours into my shift. I was like, I get paid today. So yeah. But yeah, on whenever like the second shift I had with a new assistant manager. She introduced herself, and I saw her being trained by one of my other managers. So I was like, oh, she's the new assistant manager. Okay. To be fair, she seems pretty nice. I haven't really like spoken to her a whole lot, but she seems alright. And then we had someone else start yesterday. I haven't really talked to her because, like I said, she was in the staff room doing paperwork while I was actually on the shop floor. So yeah. And I've just looked over on to Twitch, and it says suggested collaborations: Zombie, Cool Bagels, and then myself, which is so fucking funny. I don't know who Cool Bagels is, but like apparently they're also playing Rusted Lake Paradise, which is pretty cool. So yeah. I have never actually used the Twitch like shared chat collaboration feature ever. I've not really watched anyone who has used it. I think I watched Kangup's stream when she was doing it with Cloudy, and that was it. I think that was it. I might have watched like one other person do it with someone else, but yeah, I've not watched many people actually use the shared collaboration stream. Use the shared collaboration, like the shared chat collaboration Twitch feature. What else have I been doing this weekend other than work? I finally got shown how to do the online refund thing. I feel like you guys are missing a lot of context because it's been a while since I mentioned this. But basically, I know how to do online refunds on the till, right? I know how to do them normally. But basically, like probably like 2 months ago now, we now primarily, our system got switched over, so now that we now primarily use let me rephrase. Basically 2 months ago, our system kind of got updated, and now we primarily do online refunds on the tablet, on like the iPad, and the thing is, with our online system on the iPad, right? I already knew how to do like in-store orders with the iPad. I had no idea how to do an online return. I had no idea how to do the online return, and the thing is, so I got given the paperwork for the online return thing like towards the end of August. I think it was like the 23rd of August or something. I got given that by my last assistant manager. My last assistant manager left on the 30th of August. But the thing is, I was literally going on holiday. Like, I was literally going on holiday on the 30th of August. And I had booked like 2 weeks off. So literally on my last shift with my old assistant manager, who I loved my old assistant manager, but I understand why she left. I got given the paperwork, and then literally I booked like annual leave off so close together because I booked 2 weeks off. Then I think I was in for like a month or like 3 weeks. I think I booked 2 weeks off from like end of August, start of September, and then I was in for like 3 weeks, and then like end of September, start of October, I had also booked 2 weeks off because my thought process was like, oh, this is the start of the academic year. This is at the start of the academic year. I want to get like properly settled into uni and kind of start some assignments before I go back to work, and before I want to start some assignments and stuff. And I didn't want work stressing me out while actually properly getting settled into uni, because at this time of year we get all our Christmas stock in, right? And it's like, it gets pretty busy. So yeah. What was I saying? So yeah, so in those like 3 weeks I had in between when I went on holiday and when I had the 2 weeks off at the start of the academic year, no one showed me how to do an online return, because it was just like, I might as well, I think it was just cause like they were like, oh, I might as well do it. I was just like, I think I was thinking that like, oh, I might as well ask for someone to show me it. When someone asks to do an online, when a customer asks to do an online return, and in those like 3 weeks, to be fair, I was only working like 1 shift a week, and now I'm working like this now, like this week I've worked Friday and Saturday. Next week I'm working only 1 shift, but then 2 weeks after that, the next 2 weeks after that, I'm working all weekend, which is shit, but like whatever. But yeah, so no one showed me, because I was thinking, oh, I might as well ask for help. When someone asks for an online return, right? No one asked for an online return while I was on shift. So yeah, to be fair, there's multiple ways you can do an online return. You can either come into like any store and just like ask, hey, can I like return this online order, or you can just like send it back. So yeah, I think a lot of people just send it back because it's just way easier than just coming into a store, especially because I think Peacocks has like closed quite a few of Peacocks, the company I work for, has like closed quite a few of their locations. So it's like not where they haven't closed where I worked, but like they have closed like quite a few of their locations like this year, and so yeah, like a lot of people now don't have a store to go to, and like they probably don't want to come all the way to my store to just do an online return when they can just send it back anyways. So yeah, and then yesterday was like the first time me doing an online return with the new system. You can still do an online return like on the till. It's just way more convenient. It's just like way more convenient to do it on the tablet, because it's literally you scan the receipt, you click the items that are being returned, click the reason that they're being returned, so like it being the wrong size or whatever, and then you just click a few more buttons, and then the money automatically gets sent back to the customer's card. Well, automatically as in it takes it takes a couple of business days to actually be fully processed, but you know. But yeah, it just gets sent to the customer's card, and then I think it gets automatically sent back if it's like they ordered through the website. If they ordered it like through in-store orders, then we have to use a separate payment thing, and they have to scan the card on that, which is going to be a pain. But I haven't done that yet. And actually, there's a kind of a slight funny story from yesterday. So this customer comes in with clothes in one of the online order bags, like parcel bags, right? So my manager's on the till. My manager's on the till doing some paperwork, and I see this person come over to me. She's like, hey, can I do a return? I'm like, yeah, sure. I see that she has the online order bag So I say to my manager, hey, can you just show me how to do an online return? She's like, yeah, sure. And then as she's getting out as the customer is getting out like her clothes and stuff, she takes out the receipt, and this is like a normal like in-store receipt, like the in-store receipt and like the online receipts. Like the receipts you get when you order online are like different receipts, right? The receipts you get for orders that you did like online, those are like much bigger than the ones that are like printed in store. So I like look for a second, I'm like confused for a second there, and my manager is also confused, and then my manager's just like, oh, did you buy this in store? And the customer's just like, yeah, this item that I'm returning was actually an exchange item, because originally when I wasn't working, she had brought in hi Izzy, welcome on in, how you doing? But yeah, originally this customer had like bought something online, returned it in store, and like exchanged it in store for a different item, and put that item in the like online order bag that she had brought with her when she originally did like the exchange with her online order. And then she did a return, and when she came to do the return, she brought the online bag, and I was just like, I was so confused. Because it was in the online bag, and I was like, is this an online return? And then she brought out what? So she had brought it in the online bag, the online order bag. So I was like, oh, this is an online return because she brought it in the online order bag. And then she took out the normal in-store printed receipt, and I was like, this is just a normal return. So I have to do it on the till, which is fine. The return system on the till is fine. But yeah, I much prefer the new way of doing online returns compared to like the old way, which is doing it actually on the till. So yeah, this much in the till will give me diabetes. Jesus Christ. But how are you doing? Easy? But yeah, with a new system for online returns, it's pretty simple, and yeah. Yeah. I still find it funny that on my like Twitch page on the website, on the side, you know, like just under my follow channels list of like who's live, it's like suggested collaborators, Zombie, and then myself, and then it's another person who's also playing Rusty Lake Paradise. A different person, by the way. I'm guessing the other person ended their live. But yeah, another person playing Rusty Lake Paradise. That's so funny. That they're like suggested collaborators. How about you collaborate with yourself? Twitch, that's what I'm fucking doing. That's what I'm fucking doing anyways. Probably I got marshmallow. Ooh, fancy. God, I haven't had marshmallows in so long. Not gonna lie, I can't remember what they're called. But they're like the long marshmallows. And my uni's student union store, my uni's student union shop sells them, and I've been so tempted to buy one. Wait, are they? I'm gonna look them up and see what they're called. Are they flumps? I'm not sure. UK long marshmallow tree. What's it called? That's not what. Okay, just give me recipes for marshmallow crispy squares. I don't fucking want that. Are they flumps? How am I thinking of flumps? I think this is what, yeah, I'm thinking of flumps. That's what I'm thinking of. The long, like, marshmallows. My uni sells them and I haven't had them in so fucking long, guys. I just haven't had them in so fucking long, Jesus. Yeah, I haven't had them in so long. I'm so tempted to get one when I'm in on Tuesday. Because I'm not in on Thursday. Because as I said on this Thursday, last Thursday, wait. Yeah, I'm not in on Thursday. I'm not in on Thursday. As I said the other day, one of my, like, well, the two classes I have, which is meetings with my supervisor and the work experience module, I only have those like once every 2 weeks. So yeah. So yeah, I'm not in on Thursday. So yeah. It still annoys me, by the way. How timetables have just like fucked us up this year. Still not over it. If you've heard any of my uni rants, you'll know how much I have hated the people who do the fucking timetables. Like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, okay, let's do a quick overview of the issues that I've had with the people who do the timetables this year. So, my first issue that I had, and I noticed this like the week before I started this year, is that basically two of my modules overlapped. My two optional modules, by the way. Despite the fact that I only had 3 modules to pick from this year for this, well, not 3 modules for this year, 3 modules to pick from for this semester. So how the fuck then can they fuck up the scheduling so that 2 of them overlap? Plus the fact that, like, one of the modules I picked is a core module, meaning that it's mandatory for the people on the cognitive, like, neuroscience pathway. So if they only got 2 optional modules for this semester. So if they chose one of them, they're fucked. And I literally had to email my program lead being like, hey, my 2 optional modules for this semester fucking overlap. I swear to God, I better not have any fucking timetable issues next semester. Otherwise, I'm gonna do some shit. Fucking, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm fucking gonna do, but I'm probably gonna fucking complain or some shit. And apparently these timetable issues have been fucking university wide. Like, it's not just like the targeting the psychology students. No, they've been for the whole fucking university, which makes me like 10 times more pissed off, right? Because how can you fuck up timetabling for 11,000 students? 11,000 students. Like, Jesus Christ. And then this was 2 weeks ago now. I had the applied experience module. I ranted about this on stream 2 weeks ago, so if you don't remember. I did my applied experience module, and then for this 1 week, for my dissertation module, we had an ethics thing, and we were split into 3 groups, and which was shown in our timetable. And this might be less for the timetable people, I don't know, for the timetable people, more on the people on our lecturers. This might be more on our lecturers than the people who do timetables. I don't know. I don't know who I don't know who started that. Hola senora, hello Uzi. But yeah, and the group, and so basically we had 3 groups. 2 Thursday, 1 Thursday morning, 1 Thursday afternoon, 1 Friday morning, right? I was allocated to the group Thursday afternoon, despite the fact that I overlapped with the Player Experience module, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is this overlapping with this? I noticed this right after, I actually noticed this, that I overlapped, after I'd emailed my program lead about the other modules overlapping, and I was like, I'm not gonna think about this until the week of, and then, which I shouldn't procrastinate doing, because literally the week before this like workshop, the week before this thing, my dissertation supervisor and the module lead for the dissertation module was off sick for a few days. So I was like, well fuck. So I mean, I did email her anyways. She had told us to email this other lecturer surrounding things about about the dissertation module. So I emailed the other lecturer, CC'd in part math. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Well, no shit, Sherlock. He said a bad word. Yeah. You see, I saw a whole fucking lot. Okay. But yeah. I CC'd my supervisor in, and she got back to me I emailed her on the Friday. She got back to me like midday Monday, being like, hey, I'm gonna sort it. I'm gonna sort it and get you all allocated to different groups, because apparently people from one of the other pathways had complained because they had been allocated to the Friday morning session, and that overlapped with what I assume is their core module. I assume the therapy, this is for the people who are doing the counselling pathway, and I assume, and this was for I assume that the therapy module, which is on Fridays, I assume that's their, I assume that is their core module. I could be wrong, but I assume that's core for them, because therapy, yeah. So yeah, that pissed me off. So yeah, that pissed me off, and so yeah, and then the next thing the other thing that I'm complaining about right now is that so basically I have the dissertation module and the applied experience module on the same day, and we only have a half an hour break between dissertation and then work experience, right. And for some fucking reason, my Poppy, I miss you too, Woozy. But yeah, apparently, so from what my supervisor said, she literally had rooms booked for the dissertation module, and literally, like, it was either, I think it was like the week before we started, timetables would be like, actually, where, yeah, you're going online, literally the week before we started, which was like kind of a piss take. So it's literally only like, it's only been like, I think it's like the first 2 weeks. That must be a 9. Yeah, it's literally only like I think it was like the first week, like the induction week, and then the ethics lecture were actually on campus, and then all our supervisor meetings are now online, which is great, which is fun. So basically, I have to come into uni book a study room, I literally have it on my phone because I only have a half an hour break between my on-campus work experience module and my online dissertation supervision meeting, which is a piss take. It's a fucking piss take. And the thing is, I don't live far away from a uni. Like, I could realistically get to uni. I could literally, realistically, I could stay at home, be online for the... Objection. Hello, Doug Dingus, welcome on in. But realistically, I could be, because I live so close to my uni, I could literally be at home, be online for the supervision, for the dissertation supervision, and then get to uni, and then still have like 10 minutes ish where I can just head up to my head up to the room where my work experience module is. But the thing is, that means like kind of just foregoing my lunch. I mean, I could just like have lunch before my supervision meeting, but that means having lunch at like 10:30. You know, that means having lunch at like 10, which is like, who the fuck has lunch at 10? Like, you know, so I might as well just like go on campus, book a study room, and then get my lunch in that like half hour break, and then just go up to the room. Like, I might as well just do that. And literally, like on Thursday, like the other day, I don't know if I said that. I don't think I said this, but literally, like, there was like barely anyone in. There's literally like barely anyone in. There's literally barely anyone in on the work experience module, which is, you know, a bit annoying. Bit annoying for my lecturer, but also at the same time, like, timetables have been just pissing us about, and plus, there's probably not enough study rooms for everyone to go around. I mean, to be fair, it's like maybe it could just work out that like maybe each supervisor's group could book a group study room for like the morning. But then again, there's probably not going to be enough because, again, my uni, surprise, doesn't just do fucking psychology degrees. Like, there's like, you know, there's like a bajillion other degrees, and that probably might also have supervision at that time, you know. So yeah, that is just, that is just, this fucking thing. This is just annoying. So yeah, and I'll just be a second chat. But yeah. Wait, that's a lot. Wait, is this your last year? Yes, it is the last year of my bachelor's. I do plan to do a master's next year. But yeah, it's the last year of my it's the last year of my bachelor's. So yeah, I graduate in July. Let's go. Congratulations. Why thank you, Uzi. Thank you. I just realized the emoji you used is different in OBS compared to on the Twitch website. So yeah. Wait, so we'll be masters 20s? Wait, are you doing your masters next year, or have you already done your masters? So yeah. But yeah, I do plan to do a master's next year. Okay. Oh, we're doing our master's at the same time then. Let's go. I took some time off to work. That's so fair. That is so fucking fair. That is so fair. Hopefully. So hopefully I get the master's postgrad student loan from Student Finance England, so I can actually like pay tuition, cause I don't think I have enough to pay like the full tuition. I couldn't go back to uni. It was too mindfuck. That is so fucking real. But yeah, hopefully I do get the master's student loan, because I was talking to one of my friends like a few months ago, and she was saying how her partner is on his second master's and he couldn't get funding for it, and she was like, well, I don't know if I don't know how likely it is to get funding for masters, but I think it is. I think it's because he didn't get a student finance because it's his second masters, and like you don't tend to get student loans for your second like degree. Like you get it if it's like a different qualification. For example, you get it like, you know, if you're going from like bachelor's to masters, if you're going from like bachelor's to masters, then you're probably gonna get student finance for both. But yeah, he's on his second masters, so I think that's more of what it was, because I've looked into it, and the master's student loan in England works different than the bachelor's student loan, because from what I've looked at, so basically you get similar amounts for your bachelor's and your master's, right? You get about 12 and a bit grand. I just want to get a PhD in, and that's it. Oh my god, PhD is crazy. But yeah, so yeah, you get about you get similar amounts for bachelor's and masters. But the thing is, you out of that 12 grand for your bachelor's, like 9 and a bit grand of it, or how fucking much of it is that gets student finance will just automatically send that to your uni for your tuition. Well, they send like 3 grand like every 3 months, roughly. But yeah, they send like 9 grand of that 12 grand. Well, it's 12 grand like a year to your uni for tuition, and then they give you like 3 grand. 3 grand. That's on the minimum. I must preface this. This is the minimum student finance you can get. By the way, I don't know how much it is on higher student finance, because I get the minimum student finance, right? But it'll always be like 9 grand for tuition, and then however fucking much you get for maintenance loans. I get 3 grand for maintenance loans, so that's like I get just over 3 grand for my maintenance. I get roughly 1,200 like every few months, every like 3 months, I think. So yeah, I get it in September, January, and then like March, April time. So yeah, and then for your masters, you just get the lump sum. From what I've looked at, you just get the lump sum of like 12 and a bit grand, probably more if you're on the different student finance and if you're on higher student finance. But like I said, I'm on minimum, so I'll probably get 12 grand, like 12 and a bit grand. You get that direct, you get all of that in your bank, and I think it's your responsibility to then pay tuition. So yeah, and I assume, I don't know how student finance works for PhDs, actually, because I know you kind of get paid for PhDs in a way. But like from what I've heard, PhDs is like you kind of get paid in a similar way to like you get a wage, but it's like really low. So yeah, I don't know much about PhD student loans, but I know a bit about I've know quite a bit about bachelor student loans because I'm doing a bachelor's right now. And I know a bit about master student loans because I kind of have to because I'm probably going to be applying for it. I'm going to be applying for it when it opens next year, when the application's open, like next year. So yeah. And my my charger was tangled around my headphone cords. Okay, we've been live for like 40 odd minutes. We should probably get into Rusty Lake Paradise.